Foundation 3, shelter. How can we use AI to improve the buildings around us, to improve the shelters available to people so that everyone can feel like they have a home and no one is left sleeping on the streets at night? Well, the prompt for this one suggested on focusing on building more housing. And it did leave out a lot of the complex details, which I know prevent a lot of housing from being built. Like, number one, where do you get the land that you're going to build the new housing on? And number two, what about the local government regulations? However, not every place in the world has those things to worry about. So I still think there was some value in the prompt. In particular, it combines two suggestions. Number one, the placement of the house. So don't build in flood zones, don't build in fire zones. And number two, it combines local building materials. So build with what you have available. And a third thing that it suggested, which I think is really important, and of course, architects probably already know this, but the way you orient your house changes how good it is at heating and cooling. And the lower the heating and cooling costs, the easier it is for long term maintenance to be maintained and the more comfortable the residents will be in the house. Uh, Another suggestion it had in the prompt was how you could improve the local community resources for housing, because houses start off in excellent condition, right? When you build a brand new house. And then over the years, there's storms and seasons, and houses start to have the need for maintenance. So it suggested building a community library with some tools and some basic visual instruction guides for how residents can go about preparing their houses for storms. In particular, for my area, it suggested having an impact wrench so you could quickly board up your windows if needed. Although I've lived here for like 13 years now and I've not yet needed to board up my windows. However, I do have a giant sheet of plywood that I keep in case I need to throw it on my roof, and some sandbags that I throw on top of the plywood sheet. Because twice now I have had storms bad enough that they've damaged my roof and I needed a temporary patch until the storm passed. So things like that could belong in this community library. Overall, I think the prompt is pretty helpful and I would encourage you to try it out. I'll link to it below in the description. And you just change the location to where your local location is. Share the results of your prompts with me. I would love to see what it says for different places around the globe, because this video is about how AI can improve shelter for humans around the globe, not just my local area. So the best way to do that is by having lots of prompts from lots of different areas. I'll keep you updated on how the prompts are going, and make sure you like and subscribe to see updates on the humanities scorecard for AI for human good.